I'm like a fucking dog, dude. I see a butterfly, I'm on the go.
James.
My fucking autism be hitting at all times to fucking
Dude,
spectrum of emotions,
little
man.
touch of the tism.
Oh, of course. We're really fucking out here.
Little chink.
Yeah.
For sure.
James, if you could describe this area in 3 words, being the 417 or the Ozarks, we got 3 words.
Say weather. I don't know. We've got some good scenery, and I think the music out here is pretty cool too. 3 words, but more of a to elaborate. You know, we've got crazy weather out here, changes on the fucking dime, great views, great places to go and hike and swim, then just good music and good people, good times, I'd say. So
I couldn't
a little
agree more
longer
with
than
you.
3 words.
Yeah.
You go down to the bar street and there's constantly fights and, you know, there's shootings and just people not getting along, but you can go to a completely other end of town and it's not the same thing. Certain places you go, it's not a great environment to be in. Another one is our homeless population. I feel like we have a lot of disenfranchised people out here that have lost their homes, lost their jobs recently. Times are tough, and we're seeing more and more of them out here during these heat advisories and everything, you know, and it's pretty tough seeing those guys out there, you know, just looking for a place to sleep, something to eat. We've been seeing more of it recently. The second one is the theft, and I've seen it firsthand sitting on the porch with some of my buddies. We see people going down on bikes and they've got these wagons strapped to these bicycles and they just go and they'll find anything, you know, and they'll take it. Personally, I have security cameras and everything, and I'm watching them, making sure everything's good, but theft in this city's gotten pretty out of hand. That's 3 things that I'd say is pretty bad.
Would you consider the acoustic guitar a pussy getter?
I don't know, because here's the thing. It's like when I got a sport bike. You know, you think it's going to bring in all the girls. Well, it brings in a lot more guys than it does girls saying nice bike or nice guitar. Us guys love that shit. I still get the girls, but, you know, it's more guys for sure that are like, yo, that's pretty cool. I've traveled, and I'd say it's almost similar everywhere. Yeah, I think everybody's been showing a lot more love to each other recently. I think that's a game changer for a community.
How do you think the Ozarks have changed since before and after recreational marijuana?
Folks like myself, you know, I'll go to the dispensary and pick out something that I like or a flavor that sounds good. But, you know, people still shop through their friends. People will still go and buy weed with their friends. I don't think much has changed except for the stigma and where you can do it and when it's right to do it and everything. I think that's kind of been more ironed out. You know, you don't have people having to hide behind the mall parking lot and smoking before they go to a movie. They can smoke in the parking lot, you know. I mean, if you don't want a DUI, put them keys in the trunk. It's just more accepted. Kind of hard to get used to. You know, I walk into places just blazed out of my mind and I'm like, well, shit, are my eyes red? Do I smell like it? Does it really matter?
What's the deal with the Chiefs?
Pat Mahomes, baby, Pat
City, though.
Mahomes.
Fuck Patty Mahomes.
Hey, in the 417, we rep Patty Mahomes. My guy Killer Trav out there, he's killing it. Wifed up Taylor Swift, that's wild. You know it.
Hell yeah, man.
We're the Chiefs, baby. I think that people are catching on that the Chiefs are a force to be reckoned with. I think that that's what all the hype is about. But I had hype for them since I was a kid. You know, that's what's the deal with the Chiefs, man. We're coming strong. Coming strong.
I'm with it.
We're going to suck again eventually. Pat Mahomes isn't going to, like, not age. I feel like wherever I go in life, I'll be following him. I'll be watching.
Cool.
Got my eyes on him.
Fuck yeah. He's repping. This man's repping. Would you rather be a Blood or a Crip?
I'd have to go with the Bloods. My favorite color's red. Fuck the blue.
They'll be here in 45 minutes.
That's wild. That is insane. But here's the thing. It depends on what bar you go to. I've only gone to one. You know, I can't imagine a better crowd. It may not be the biggest one, but it's a great crowd, and they're always supportive. It's just like having a bar full of friends. Every single one of them is supportive. There's never been any ill thought or spoken word. And that goes for everybody who's been there. That can't be found everywhere. As I continue to grow and advance my music career amongst other things, I'm going to look forward to going to these other bars. If they can't, you know, match that energy, wouldn't be surprised. It depends where I'm at, who I'm with,
Cool.
and who he's with. Because, to be honest, I'm not much of a fighter. It depends where I'm at, who I'm with. Usually I try not to let anything get to me and try not to let that affect the way that I act or behave, especially in a public place. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody. Maybe.
I had a sneaky suspicion that you would up the pole on them. Turn that shit into Glocktober or something. Do you have any advice or wisdom you'd want to give to the people in the 417 or the Ozarks?
Follow your dreams. Find a way to make it work. Make sure that that dream is true. Make sure that it's true to yourself and it's not something that's facilitated on materialistic things, or if it's for a good cause and you think that your passion has value, chase it. Chase your dreams. Put good into the world and the world will put good into you. Thanks for having me.
The motherfucking goat. He did it. The bag man did it again. Them fucking Backstreet Boys hopping off the porch for real.
Yes, sir.